What's up, guys? So last night was Elimination Chamber. It kind of felt like a big episode of SmackDown with a really cool main event. But the reason I'm not doing live reactions is because, well, I was going to do a live reaction to the Elimination Chamber match itself, but I fell asleep. So my pay-per-view streak or wins-losses was like 5 to like 2 or something like that. I'm not sure. I might have gotten everything right. I think I got one wrong. So instead of not doing any of the challenges you guys said, because I fell asleep, I'm just gonna do all of it. Except for TKO. He said to stop saying subscribe, say subscribe. That doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. Subscribe. Subscribe. No, it doesn't work. And also, I don't know why people like to Snapchat me the weirdest ones. Someone said to braid my hair. I honestly can't remember the guy's name, but if you ever want to Snapchat me, because I respond semi-quickly, if I see it, I try to answer as fast as I can, so it's right here. But they said to braid my hair. This is an attempt from a guy who doesn't know anything about how to, like, braid hair. I've already dressed up like a girl. I ain't got no shame. Warning, I look like a combination of Big E and Lil Yachty. I also man bunned it at the top, so that's cool, right? So now I'm like man bun Malcolm. So let's zoom in a little bit. That looks, ooh. That also leads into something. So whoever can make the best meme. I was in a Twitter group chat and actually Wyatt Fan actually gave me the idea of whoever can give me the best meme, I'll do a giveaway. Somewhere within all of that, if you screenshotted me and you started, you know, doing little memes and whatnot, tweet it to me. I actually don't know if this will come out because I can't go to school like this. I would be on everybody's Snapchat story. That's not what I want. Did you get your screenshots in? Because I'm about to just take all this out. So what you're going to win, doing it like a WWE shop thing. That hurts. New idea. I know it's like really far out from now. When I go to WrestleMania, because I'm going, in case you're going, say hi. Alright, one out. But I look like Young Ma. Don't I kind of look like Bow Wow. I will buy a t-shirt of your size at the WWE WrestleMania Superstore. So I know it's like really far from now, but as long as you remind me to really talk about the Elimination Chamber, I'll just do that later. Alright, to talk about the Elimination Chamber. Nikki versus Becky. That match was good for what it was. I can't remember exactly who won. Yeah, that's the point. I can't remember who won, so that's why it was kind of boring. I'm actually gonna say match of the night besides the Chamber, obviously. Nikki versus Natalya. That was deep first, and like the only match I've ever seen by Nikki Bella enjoyable or interesting or like worth watching because she actually went out there and did really good. I mean, granted, she was going against Natalya, who's also really good in the ring. But Nikki, who has improved so much since she debuted, went out there and killed it, and I liked it a lot. The whole thing of the match coming to a draw would have been cooler. This was gonna lead off to like some type of WrestleMania type of thing, but since that's just like the end of the feud because Nikki poured like the powder on Maurice or something, it looks like the rumors are true. It's gonna be Cena and Miz versus Nikki. No, Cena and Nikki versus Miz and Maurice. But back to that match, if that draw was gonna lead to another match, like another like marquee match between the two, I know because it was like Nikki's hometown, if anyone was gonna win, it would probably been her, but I still say Natalya should have won. Randy versus Luke, we all really know that Orton was gonna win because he's the Royal Rumble winner. He has to look strong going to WrestleMania. But this match did one thing only. It showcased Luke Harper and what he can do as a singles competitor. It kind of made everything that he did when he first left the Wyatt family and he was Intercontinental Champion. Did you forget that? It's kind of reintroducing this whole single run, but this single run will actually be a lot better because like we saw an official breakup and now he's a babyface. And Luke Harper is very good in the ring, which was able to be showcased by Orton because he's able to sell stuff. I think when he spun him and did the RKO, that was a really cool part, and then Orton won. Naomi versus Alexa. I love the fact Naomi's champion. Very well deserved. It's about freaking time. How long she been there and she hasn't held that belt yet? Or at least had an opportunity that looked like she could actually win? Yeah. A long time. I think the match was actually really boring though. Naomi winning the title is great. She gets to go into WrestleMania as champion and I love her entrance. The side plates on that title better glow in the dark. If they don't, that's a huge letdown. You really messed up there. Tag Team Turmoil was actually kind of cool at the end to see the Ascension come out. It kind of got to a point where the Ascension looked really stupid. You had this opportunity while these guys were down and it kind of made you guys look even weaker that you couldn't beat up guys who were already beat up to take their titles. If American Alphas defend those titles at WrestleMania, it has to be against two teams. Usos, if you can really build them up correctly to Ascension, but I don't think that can happen between now and WrestleMania. The Revival, because like they tweeted out like a picture of them like they were backstage, you know, trying to troll everybody, which they did because I thought they were gonna come out, but they didn't. And we already seen what they can do with NXT. I mean, they had a great tag team match. The Revival can have a good tag team match just about anybody. And American Alpha is so good in the ring, along with like that Revival style, which is basically like the Brainbusters, who was like Arn Anderson and I'm gonna say Blanchard. I forgot exactly who his tag team partner was. It just meshes really well. So if you're gonna do something at WrestleMania, Alpha versus Usos or Alpha versus Revival. Not Alpha versus Ascension. Please don't. And finally, Elimination Chamber. So the Chamber was like a big Hell in a Cell painted black with a cool ceiling. Oh yeah, Dolph. Dolph's match, it was boring. The rumors of Dolph actually coming out there and beating up Dean Ambrose didn't happen. We saw feuds come together of Dean and Baron. That's probably going to WrestleMania. Baron's probably going to win the title then. That's going to be great. I love Baron Corbin. Miz versus Cena is going to happen. It's going to be with Nikki Maurice and blah. That sounds boring. It was kind of cool to see two heels at the end instead of like Cena versus someone else. To see the champion get pinned, and there's still more than one person left. That makes the stakes very high and very intense. Makes it feel really cool. And the fact that Bray Wyatt can still say they still pinned John Cena because he did pin John Cena. So he didn't just beat someone for the title, he beat the champion and then he beat AJ. So, you know, Bray Wyatt's a savage. And then Bray Wyatt win the WWE Championship. I mean, honestly, who thought when Husky Harris debuted that you'd ever see him as WWE Champion? I sure didn't, because that character is something that you feel like would be so easy to like forget, but for some reason he just keeps coming back at it. And you know, Bray Wyatt is an amazing worker in the ring, and he's very entertaining. He's a really nice guy. Like, if you ever met Bray Wyatt, he's honestly the nicest guy in the world. He's actually the like coolest dude ever. But yeah, guys, so tweet me or Instagram like your best memes of whatever that went on. I'm just gonna pick the best one, and at WrestleMania I'll just buy something at the Superstore. The point is, I'm just gonna buy it when I get to the WrestleMania Superstore. So when I go to WrestleMania, just keep messaging me, that way I don't forget about you, because I probably won't, but just to make sure. Make sure, like, comment, share, and always subscribe or subscribe. I'm not doing that. And I'll be doing all the other punishments sometime this week. No, I'm not gonna be here this weekend. Next weekend. I'm gonna make it really entertaining. That's the goal. That's why I want to take time to do it. Sing W theme songs and like dance to Bailey's theme. I think I have this like sing AJ Styles theme song. So I'm gonna make it entertaining. Make sure, like, comment, share, and always subscribe. TK, we out.